Hello there. Nate in the North here. How are you? Today, we're going to do something a little stupid. I hope you're ready for it. This is Magic the Gathering, first of all. If you don't know what Magic the Gathering is, I will try to describe what's going on. If you don't worry about it. We're going to deal millions of damage today, alright? We might break the game, depending. We're going to see. So this is a jank deck that I cobbled together. It's just a mess. It's a mess, all right? But in that mess, I've had some fun, okay? Destroying. Now, I would never play this against a person. This is absolute utter garbage. I mean, maybe a friend of mine who wants to bring their own jank just to try out. But this is not a competitive deck. This deck will fail against any deck that's actually doing stuff. But that's fine, because we're just here to have fun. So Magic the Gathering, you want to deal 20 damage to your opponents to kill them. Okay, we're going to deal over 1 million. All right, I think 900 million is the record right now for this deck, just for fun. So the base of this deck is Fiery Emancipation, right here. Okay, and Torolf. All right, Fiery Emancipation triples damage that I control. So if I'm going to deal damage to something, ×3. A source that I control. That doesn't have to be direct. Yeah. Torolf, God of Fury. He is really good at dealing damage. If a non-combat, so like a spell, would deal damage to a creature or planeswalker, any excess damage, he'll carry it over, and I can target whatever I want with it. So with Fiery Emancipation, he triples it when it deals to the first thing, and then the excess he triples. Then I can deal to another creature, and then any excess there also gets tripled. So it kind of snowballs, or fireballs out of control. And something kind of fun is these Fiery Emancipations are not legendary. We can have multiple copies of Fiery Emancipation. So ×3 to whatever power, however many Fiery Emancipations we have. So if we have 2, it's ×3 to the second. If we, say, make copies of this Fiery Emancipation, say with a Mirror Maid for 3 mana, or making a token copy with the Mythos of Aluna, which is a sorcery, and that's important, then we'll have even more. And a fun little trick that I am doing is using double cast or teach by example to either copy themselves. That's fun, because then we can make extra copies of this Mythos of Aluna. So basically, when it comes down to it, that's what Double Vision is here for, to just copy this. We're going to make a bunch of Fiery Emancipations. We're going to get Torolf out. We're going to deal some damage. Here's our damage dealers. We got a couple 4 shocks, Fiery Prophecy to deal damage and churn through the deck, which is important because we're looking for Torolf. 1 Crackle with Power, just because it's fun, late game, ×5, ×3 to the whatever. And then these down here. This is to protect our butt, because this deck is quite slow, and it struggles even with the bot decks to sometimes we die. Which, that's a new include. I just changed this from being red, blue, green, because I had Essica's Chariot in here. Because Essica's Chariot, when it swings, you make a copy of a token. And if we have token copies of Fiery Emancipation, yeah. Some expansion explosions, mostly for explosion, so we can deal a bunch of damage. But we could also copy double cast, teach by example. We could copy our Mythos. Yeah. And if I'm gonna spend more wild cards on it. I'll probably do some more of that. But Helm of the Host is in here just so we can put it on Solemn Simulacrum, get all the lands out of the deck. Saw it coming as a recent addition, just for some protection for us to stop them from breaking our stuff. And yeah, that's the whole thing. So let's get into it. Hey. Bot match. More DiMaggio. Now, at this point, I will cut to the beginning of one that works. Maybe I'm like misinterpreting something. Okay. Steam Fence, shock it in. Wall of Runes, perfect. Great. Awesome. Lovely. Beautiful, even. And we can't block that because it's flying. Another Wall of Runes. That's not a land. Also not a land. It's weird that they were both right next to each other. Strange, weird, odd, strange. Draw a card. Hit me for 1. At least they're only hitting me for 1, right? Right. Right. Well, how about that? Octo Profit. Crackle with Power is fun, but not something we would need right now. Artifact or enchantment. I could have copied that, but oh well. Much better to copy the Emancipation. If we live that far, there's a turtle. The Armored World Turtle. It's a fun name. I don't know if I've ever even read that before. I just looked at it and I was like, oh, it's a 0/5. It's a turtle. Okay. It's fun. I like it. It's good. On my turn, there's a shock. That's fun. Second treasure to draw. Double cast. Cool. Cool. No doubt. Now, I could double cast and shock. No. We'll see what happens. Those are both. Nope, that's a sorcery. All right, we're doing it now. Doop. And doop. Okay, that's fine. Get rid of their attackers in the air and gives us a lot more time to build up on the ground. And then there's a 3/3 in the air. Perfect. Still, that just would have killed us faster. Second treasure. Helm of the Host. That's actually pretty good. We can helm onto Wall of Runes, and then it lets us scry for free every turn. This create a token that's a copy of equipped creature, except the token isn't legendary. Token gains haste, costs 5 to equip, but that token, a lot of times in Magic, it exiles at the end of combat or the end of turn, but Helm of the Host, they stick. They stay on the battlefield. Cool. Can we do that? No, we can't. So that's fine. Oh, we could have drawn though. That's a little annoying, but it's fine. We're gonna scry. Only need one counter that we can't cast. I don't even care. That doesn't bother me at all. You only have 2 ground attackers. That was just the computer doing it because they had something to do. Is all. Now, pro, we could mirror maid into treasure and then sacrifice it to draw. And that's a little. Jeez. Okay. Well, we have saw it comings up. We could mirror maid. No, Helm is legendary. We can only have 1 copy of Helm of the Host. And we're going to get to scribe. Oh, I should have done the. Should have waited with Treasure Cove to do it until that, but that's my bad. We've got 1 more turn, unless they have a pump. Oh, we can saw it coming if they have a pump. Could have saw it coming as OVERKILL, but we only have 1 more turn regardless. No, we don't. We have Fire Prophecy. I could have killed it. Stupid. Silly. But now, pro tip, we're going to wait until after combat because we can scry, and then we get that, which isn't going to help us live. So we'll put it at the bottom, and then we're going to Fire Prophecy to kill this thing. Yep. Double cast can go because it's the same as Teach by Example. That's good, except for it doesn't save our life. Now, what if I put this out as a copy of Water Knot and attach it to that? Ooh, now we're thinking with portals. Now we are thinking with portals. I should have foretold that because I can't actually cast it. Great. That'll help a little bit. Foretell. Why would you not use this? We don't have any treasures. Auto tapper is silly. It's a silly Billy. Oh yeah, we scribed for that before. Right. Right. And scry 1 with our mountain of walls of runes. We have so many walls of runes. We have so many runed walls. Our walls are so runed. It's redonkulous. We may actually get there. Graveyard that. Because I gotta remember that I have a counter. Ooh, we actually should be getting more red. I mean, it's not what we need. An extra 1 would be fine. I mean, we could create a token of Water Knot. That'd be a baller move. Tap down all their stuff. What you gonna do? Nothing? That's what I thought. I could also helm onto Solemn. We don't need any more of those. Or I could just draw another Solemn. But if we helm onto Solemn, then at combat we get an extra land. See if they block with their Octoprophet. Oh, excellent. Great. Perfect. After we already made a copy. Great. Love it. The Octoprophet. I mean, they really should have. I mean, I was attacking with the 1, but yeah, perfect. The what? Block with everything, because there's probably a trick in their hand that they don't have a hand. Fill me up with that double vision. Now I can helm onto this solemn. Great. As soon as we have all of our lands, perfect. Every time one of those dies, we get to draw a card, which is exactly what we want. Once we have our lands out, we'll keep it. That's fine. Then we can move Helm onto Wall of Runes. Maybe it's better to just move it on there now. Probably is better than right now. Shock. We do need one of those, but we do have a Crackle with power. Yeah. Fiery Emancipation is what we want. Double blocking. Very impressive. Drawing a card. Ooh. We only have... Darn. Nuts. Discard. That'll cost us 5 at minimum. That'll cost us 5 at minimum. That's fine. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. We can actually cast all of those, so we're going to discard the Solemn. Ooh, they're tempting me. They're tempting me. I mean, I'm obviously going to block, but I could block with Solemn and draw a card. Yeah, that's fine. We won't get to copy him anymore. And we put our other one in the graveyard. But graveyard that. Transform it. Hoo, hoo, hoo. It's all coming together. Tore off. Actually, now we can Escanta. Because we're looking for... Okay, and we can still counter one thing. Good. Stop on my upkeep. Free scry at the beginning of turn. Seems good. Seems real good. Oh, they get to scry. Oh, scry. All right, we literally just need Fire Emancipation. Block with a bunch of wall runes. Sounds good. He got so walled and ruined. Now I can actually activate this on my turn. I mean on their turn, and then again on my turn. I wanted to tap the Treasure Cove, but okay. Don't need any more of those. And then we'll draw. And we get double cast. Great. Good. I have to discard. So that's fine. You know, I could Expansion Explosion right now to draw. Torolf will move across the whole, yeah. But if we Expansion Explosion for 5, shoot the turtle, and draw here. Oh, we get to copy it. Get to draw 10. Perfect. No, we don't, because it gets countered because there's no target. Nope, they're separate lines, so they work. Perfect. And now we have a boatload of cards in hand, so we're going to have to figure this out. This is the one thing that I think that they should fix. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't cast art. That. I mean, maybe we did want another copy, but scry. I mean, that's helpful to know. We're going to draw a damage spell next. Don't attack. We're going to end our turn, and we are going to discard one shock, a fire prophecy, steam vents, because we can't have it enter. We could try to keep both fiery emancipations, but Epiphany, we're going to keep a mountain. That was 5. We need to discard 8. Okay. You know what? We have a shock and... No, we're going for broke. We're discarding that shock. We don't care. We don't care. Can keep both emancipations, too. No, we're going to discard one of them. Got to keep one. What else? That's 6. Discard 2 more? The heck is this nonsense? Okay, discard a mountain. What do we have in our hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. All right, we'll discard one of those. That's fine. What you got? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oof. Okay. Gotta cast that, which leaves us with how much more? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 2, 4, 6, 10. I see. Yep. Okay. Ooh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not quite there. Next turn. Next turn. Scry 1. We're still keeping the island. No attacks. Okay. Here is the turn, right? Cast that. Which copies it. Resolve. Teach by example. Resolve. Resolve. Resolve all. We're good. Teach by example again. Resolve all. And teach by example again. Yep, we have plenty of resolve. All of them. Okay, this actually might be a game-breaking deal. It feels good. We could copy Mythos of Illuna with expansion. We could do that. That's a thing we could do. But since we have 5 copies of it already, that's going to leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So we could do Crackle with Power for 5. Or we could do Expansion Explosion for 3 damage on this turn. Or we could go big, go home next turn. Let's just finish the game. We're good. We're going to copy Fiery Emancipation. We'll just pay with that too. And we're going to copy it. Copy it again. And again. And again. And again. And the original will make 6. So we have 7 copies of Fire Emancipation. Seems good. Seems good. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need to do, so we should be able to do 2 and target this little Zephyr here. Just 1. Thank you. We're good with that. Yeah. Here we go. Game's thinking. 21,000 damage. That's pretty good. This other one. Yeah. 21,869. Now we're dealing 47 million. Seems good. Octo Prophet. It's going to die. Yep. And then now we're doing 1 billion damage. Yeah, that seems good. Now is where we broke the game. Now we're doing negative damage, okay? We're doing negative damage. So there's 3... Negative 1 billion damage. That's the problem right there. We'll target Wall of Runes, and it will do nothing because it's negative damage. It did do something. Negative damage to the person? Does that do anything? It did. We absolutely broke the game. It just healed them, and they are at, what? 509. We're going to view it. Okay. There's 3, 6, 9. 509 million life. But they lost. Also, their picture is gone. Because, yeah, we broke everything. What do you think? Jank. Absolute jank. We had to... this was match 3, I think. Maybe 4. It used to work a lot better. I think they changed how things shuffled. Or I was better at mulliganing. I'm not sure. It was on mobile, too. So, yeah, mobile is a pain in the butt. I hope you enjoyed the winning that we did by healing our opponent with lightning and lava. Right. Thanks for watching. If you got this far, I appreciate you. Nate, out, kind of. I'm going to talk a little bit about why that happened and why the negative, but if you want to head out now, you're good. So there's a thing in computers called Stack Overflow, right? Computers can only store so much information, right, in each bit. And if you go over that information, then it has to spill over into another byte bit. I get confused which is which, but whatever. You can only store this much information. If you're trying to put more information in it than that can fit, then it's got to take up more space. And then that can cause a lot of errors if they only allocated this much space for the information. So we were doing this much damage. The number was this big. They only slotted this much information storage for it. And so it had to take up extra space. And that's why it flipped the... Usually it's a flipping of the plus minus thing. That's why old games, a lot of times the cheats have to do with like the number 255 or 256 because that's a power of 2. And that was usually, the maximum of whatever. That's the whole explanation. Probably got part of it wrong. It's just kind of like a fuzzy why this happens. But yeah. Torolf is looking good with his 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 walls of runes. 13 runes. I feel like this means something. But I don't know. Yeah.